extreme.
Hello?
That's fine.
Then shut the f*** up.
If you've ever been alone in the woods, you know the silence isn't really silent. It hides things. These 6 terrifying moments were all filmed in the wilderness, and they'll make you question what's really out there. Let's dive into the first encounter. The first video tonight comes from Keepin' It Wheel 306, a channel created by Canadian Paralympian Lisa Franks, documenting her solo van life and outdoor travel across Canada and beyond. On this night, what should have been a peaceful camp by the river turned into the most terrifying experience in her 4 years of van life. It is August 31st, 2025, somewhere deep on Crown land in Canada.
Breathe. So it's just after midnight. I'm in my camper van, and I just had the biggest fright I've had in...
Just after midnight, Lisa laid half asleep inside her camper van. Parked in complete isolation beside the river, she hadn't seen another person all day. The stillness of the night gave no warning of what was about to unfold.
4 years of van life. I'd gone to sleep around 11 o'clock, and I hadn't really fallen into deep sleep. And I heard this bang on the front of my vehicle. And then I could feel that my vehicle was being pushed. And I am just camping out on Crown land right along a river. There's farmland nearby, but I haven't seen anybody all day. I was also here yesterday and last night. And immediately I just thought, like, it's a Friday night. There's another vehicle had pulled in or something, and, you know, people were messing around, or maybe they thought the camper van was abandoned and were trying to break in or do something. But yeah, I heard this bang in my front end, and my van was being pushed. Like, I thought maybe then a bunch of people were just messing around, some teenagers or something, and rocking my van. So I yelled, "What are you doing?" Like, actually I said, "What the F are you doing?" Just to let them know there was somebody in the van. And then I didn't hear any, voices or anything. Didn't hear any footsteps, which was weird. But immediately, I was jolted awake. And then I didn't hear anything. And then all of a sudden, right at my back window, like right up here, I heard something too. Like, it was, swiping my vehicle or something. And I'm obviously freaked out at that moment. I grabbed my keys and I grabbed my cell phone and put the flashlight on and I pulled my window covering down, which was kind of silly, but I pulled the back window covering down to try to look out, but it was pitch black. But then I heard like another, it just hit my vehicle. And so I put the window covering back up and I beeped my key fob to make like a little beep beep to, I don't know, just let them know there was somebody in here. And again, I heard another like hit. And so then I just started my vehicle. I put my Ford app on my phone. I started my vehicle. And I think that scared whatever was away. Had my phone ready to call 911. And then I jumped. Well, I wouldn't say jumped, but I got back into my wheelchair from my bed as quickly as possible. I still didn't have any lights on. And I went to the front of my vehicle I went to the curtain that divides my driver's area from the living area. And I opened it up and I looked out the front of my van and I didn't see any vehicles there. Like, that was the only spot that a vehicle could be there.
Without warning, a violent bang struck the front of the van. The entire vehicle rocked as if something massive was pushing against it. Lisa's first thought was people, teenagers playing around, or someone trying to break in. She shouted into the dark, but there were no voices, no footsteps, only silence.
But last night I went to bed around 11 o'clock. And then apparently shortly after midnight, I was woken from my sleep. I was woken by like banging on the front of my van. And I woke up. First thought that went through my mind is that somebody is trying to break into my van. And I just started screaming. I said, "What the F are you doing? There's somebody in here." Just trying to scare, intruders away. Then my van started rocking back and forth. And next thing I'm thinking is, oh, there's at least two people, because it was really rocking a lot. And in my head, I'm just like, okay, grab my phone, call 911. And then I was thinking, where am I even going to tell them I am? Like, I'm on public land. There's no real landmark. I know the closest road that has a name. So that's all going through my mind. And so I'm still sitting up and listening. Then I grab my keys, which are always right by me, and just double clicked to make sure that everything was locked. I knew I was locked, but I just wanted to make sure that my van was locked. And so I double clicked it also because it makes a little beep. And I thought that would, again, give people an indication that there's somebody in here. And so I'm sitting there just thinking, what should I do? Should I actually go ahead and call 911? And I was about to do that. And then bang, there was a bang right by my head at this window. And it was so weird because I didn't hear voices or anything. I thought for sure if there were multiple people out there, they'd be talking, or I'd hear footsteps and whatnot. And there was a scuffle too. It felt very clumsy, the banging. And it's absolutely pitch black out. But I go over here and pull down my window covering. I don't see anything. It's just pitch black out there. I am really grateful that I have windows all surrounding my van. That's one of the reasons, was for safety. I love the natural light, but also to be able to check my surroundings when I'm up in my bed. So that all happens, and I'm starting to wonder, maybe it's not humans trying to kidnap and traffic me. That's still where my head was, but I'm like, okay, something isn't quite adding up to that, because they could have smashed my window, broken in already at this point. I started looking out. I can look out this window too. I didn't see anything. It was just pitch black out.
Then came more blows, this time against the back window, right beside where she was lying. Something was swiping at the van. Heart racing, she grabbed her keys and phone, triggering the horn with her key fob in the desperate hope of scaring it away. The pounding continued, each impact rattling through the van, before finally stopping on its own. For a long, suffocating moment, silence returned, and eventually it became clear. Whatever had been there was gone. When daylight arrived, the truth revealed itself. Smudged paw prints covered the mirrors and windows. It hadn't been people at all, but a bear, likely drawn to the scent of food from the night before. What Lisa thought was a break-in had actually been a predator searching for a meal. For her, the discovery was both terrifying and oddly relieving. A bear's intentions are simple. People, however, are unpredictable. The encounter was a stark reminder of the risks of solo van life and the importance of vigilance, safety systems, and preparation. It was the scariest night of her travels so far, but not one that will stop her from living on the road. Quick question. Would you ever camp alone in the woods, not knowing who or what might be out there with you? Or do you prefer to stay warm and cozy in your own bed, watching others brave the unknown from the safety of your screen? The next horrifying video comes from Sort of Interesting, a channel known for lightweight wild camping and stealth trips across the UK. The creator often films his nights outdoors with minimal gear, embracing both simplicity and the unpredictability of nature. It is September 3rd, 2025. The camper sets up his bivy bag in the long grass, using only the bare essentials. He reflects on the peace of traveling light. No cooking gear, no extras, just the quiet sound of drizzle and the forest around him.
Through the long grass and came practically face to face with a dog walker. Well, I couldn't have timed that worse. Well, my friends, so much for packing light so I could fetch the seat. Setting out later in the evenings and having already eaten does mean that on these recent bivvy trips I have missed the experience of gathering around the stove and the campsite and watching the pot come to a boil and so on. But I do also love the sheer simplicity and ease of only having a couple of poles to set up my bivvy bag, and that being the only kind of kit setup that there is, and of course no cleaning or washing or anything like that. So here's a super quick look at my setup with the light. Right, that's enough light. Okay, this is probably the world's worst camera angle, but I've got to say, it feels nice to be in the bivvy bag. It's really warm in here still at the moment, so I'll open up a little bit more of my ventilation. But it's just so low to the ground, I suddenly feel like I'm invisible again, and I absolutely love this. As many of you know if you've watched my other videos, just so cozy, and suddenly you just something as simple and low profile as this, you feel like you're inside a lot more than when you're lying on top of it. Plane going overhead? At least I hope that's what it is. Ooh. I don't know if you can tell, my friends, but it's actually very slightly drizzling.
Though the atmosphere feels calm, he stays alert, conscious of people walking nearby and the need to remain hidden. The stillness sets the stage for what comes next.
To sleep. I might be going absolutely mad here. I swear there's been like a firefly. I'm gonna shut up. I can hear... I think I can hear footsteps. I can't... I am keeping an extreme low profile right now. I think that the laser was coming from the far side of the trees, but I'm not 100%. I don't think it was actually aimed at me. I think it was just shining a laser for the sake of it. But it's certainly woken me up a little bit. But to be honest, it's been quiet for about 10 minutes now, so I'm not too worried. There's a dog in here! What the hell is it? Here's that footage slowed down because I got such a poor quality view of the situation, as I basically went from asleep to the most awake I've ever been in my life in the space of 1 second. When they were running away, I think it was a phone light rather than a proper flashlight of any kind. And I don't know if those lasers are one single tool or some sort of surveillance kit or something, I don't know. But I'm sure after I shouted, "There's a dog in here,"
Lying low inside the bivvy bag, he begins to hear footsteps. A green laser cuts through the trees, followed by the glow of a phone light aimed directly at his shelter. Frozen in place, he suddenly shouts, "There's a dog in here." The intruder bolts immediately, leaving the camper shaken but unharmed.
It's the only thing I could think of in the heat of the moment. I'm sure you can hear a little exclamation from them, just a little "Ruh!" as they were legging it. I'm going to play the audio from the immediate aftermath now. A couple of things to note: that there may be some muted moments because I never ever swear in videos, and that was a moment that really pushed me to the edge. And also, I thought it was amusing to note, for me at least, that Whereas when I've seen torches in the distance and felt safer, I've been able to do recording and do a bit more talking to make it more dramatic for YouTube. Whereas in this case, because I felt that it was immediate danger, I've practically entirely stopped breathing at moments, never mind talking away to the camera. Once I'd found my boots, I felt a little safer, but I immediately started to break down the campsite. One of the benefits of such a simple setup is that it took me literally less than 2 minutes to have everything shoved in my backpack and for me to be getting out of there.
Adrenaline takes over. He quickly checks his surroundings, worried that some of his belongings may have been disturbed. Grabbing what he needs, he breaks down his minimalist camp in less than 2 minutes, slipping quietly away into the night. In the aftermath, he reflects on how the lightweight setup made his escape possible. What began as a quiet night in the woods had turned unsettling in an instant, a stark reminder of how unpredictable stealth camping can be and how important it is to remain ready for anything. Sorry to interrupt the video, but if you're enjoying it, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and right now, 80% of viewers aren't subscribed. So if you're one of them, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really means a lot. Your support helps us continue creating awesome, creepy videos. Now, let's get back to the video. The next chilling video comes from Taking a Journey, a YouTube channel centered on van life, sharing daily routines, travel experiences, and the challenges of life on the road. In this episode, Ariana documents what began as a simple day in Texas, only to end with an unsettling encounter. It is December 11th, 2024. Texas, United States. After finishing work, Ariana returned to her van and discovered a major leak from her gray water tank. Water had spread across the floor, soaking through her belongings.
So I just finished cleaning up. I bleached the floor 3 times, so I'm pretty sure it's clean, but it just doesn't feel clean enough. You know what I'm saying?
Frustrated and overwhelmed, she spent hours cleaning, bleaching, and drying everything out. By the time she sat down, she was exhausted, but relieved to have dealt with the mess.
Someone just came and knocked on my window and said I'm out here. And I always keep my my pocket, you know, on me. So I'm reaching back. I'm stunned because who the is this? I don't see the person anymore. I don't even want to park here anymore. Yeah, I don't want to park here anymore. Okay. Yeah, so I think I might move. Give me a second, y'all. What the heck? Let me turn this off. Let's go. I'm not.
Just as things began to settle, a sudden knock struck her van window. A voice followed, chillingly close. "I'm out here." Startled, Ariana reached for her pocket knife and scanned the area. But the figure had already vanished. There was no one outside. Shaken, she knew she couldn't remain parked there. Without hesitation, she started the van and drove off in search of somewhere safer. Later that night, Ariana reflected on the experience, admitting that while van life offers freedom, it also comes with risks, especially when parking alone. What began with a frustrating water leak ended as a stark reminder of how quickly the road can shift from ordinary to unsettling. Perhaps it's not the animals we should fear most, but other humans. In the dark and desolate places we explore, it's often the unexpected presence of another person that turns a thrilling experience into a truly terrifying encounter. The next shocking video of the night comes from Uncle Reggie, a United States-based YouTube channel that blends outdoor vlogging with a personal, unfiltered style. His videos often showcase first-time experiences in camping, hiking, and backpacking, where he documents the struggles, gear mishaps, and lessons learned along the way. It is June 26, 2025, when he set out on a spur-of-the-moment solo backpacking trip. What followed was a night of exhaustion, broken gear, and unnerving sounds in the dark that pushed him to his limits.
Flip-flops. I'm about to kick these boots off, get in this tent, and I'm gonna be fully transparent with y'all. This is my very first solo camping. That's not on my land anyway. And I camped on the land multiple times, but being literally miles in the woods by yourself is different. And they don't mention in the videos how like some of the sounds you hear you're not used to hearing. So me personally, I got my protection right up under my legs. I ain't taking no chances on nothing. So that's just me. And whenever I went and got some firewood a while ago, I didn't have it on me. And that was not a good feeling. So just for my comfort, I gotta have something close by, like within reach.
After a grueling uphill climb, Reggie reached his campsite and reflected on the day's challenges. His pack was overloaded, his sleeping bag too bulky for the trip, and his fire starter had failed, leaving him frustrated and unprepared. Sitting beside the small flame he eventually managed to coax to life, he admitted how tough the outing had already been, confessing that his first solo experience was far more difficult than he expected.
So did you hear that? Never heard that before. But one thing I do know is animals don't like fire. So that is why I made sure I had a fire. definitely getting closer. All I know, if something happens, it's gonna happen on camera. That's for sure. And it's
As darkness closed in, the forest grew restless. Strange noises echoed nearby, unfamiliar sounds that seemed to edge closer. His voice shook as he admitted, "I've never heard anything like this before." Sitting tensely by the fire, he kept a protective item within reach, trying to stay calm as the noises persisted.
in the woods that when you look up in the sky, it looked like it's actually could be earlier than what it is. But it's actually 10 o'clock. Whatever it is, it's getting closer. But we shall see. But that's gonna wrap it up for the night. I'm about to get in here and lay down. Did not get to edit no videos, so I'll catch y'all in the morning. All right, let's get out of these clothes. Can somebody please help me figure out what that is?
The unease mounted until Reggie finally stopped filming, deciding he couldn't continue recording through the night. Alone, anxious, and relying on the fire for comfort, he tried to endure the long hours ahead. By morning, he revealed that he had stayed on the phone with someone just to feel safe enough to sleep. The experience tested his nerves, but left him with valuable lessons. Avoid overpacking. Always bring reliable fire-making tools, and prepare mentally for the solitude of the wild. For Reggie, the summit could wait. Survival and self-awareness came first. There are countless things in this world that we don't fully understand, and sometimes the true dangers lie in the unseen things that go bump in the night or whisper from the shadows. The next video comes from Jordan and Lise, a US-based travel and adventure channel focused on exploring scenic locations, camping, and capturing breathtaking drone footage. In this episode, the couple visited Bryce Canyon, Utah, to film the mountains and sunset from public BLM land, soaking in the wide-open landscapes and the freedom of nature. It is June 7th, 2025. The evening was calm and quiet, with Jordan and Lise preparing for their final shots before leaving the site.
Good morning, guys. This weekend we are headed to Bryce Canyon. Do you want to see what happened last night?
So do we have an interesting story for you? We were at our camp. We've been there for the past 5 days, and I haven't flown my drone at all, right? There's this guy that pulled in probably 4 days prior, and he's been parked there all week. Everything was cool, kosher. I got my drone out. I started filming the mountains. I'll show you some of that drone footage after this. And he comes over highly upset, saying that we were flying the drone over his campsite. Which, keep in mind, guys, this is public land.
He came in hot too. He wasn't just like, "Oh, do you mind like not flying your drone? I don't like that." He was like,
Yeah.
cursing and like.
Yeah, he didn't ask nicely. Honestly, I probably would have reacted different or responded differently if he would have came over and said, "Hey, you know, I understand you're flying your drone. Could you just not fly over the campsite?" That's not how he came in. He came in hot.
He came in aggressive.
Got in our face. Well, got in my face. He didn't get in
He
her
was
face.
this
It'd been a
close
different
to
problem.
Jordan's face. Like literally this close. Should I put the footage in here or no?
We can.
Hello.
Hey, is that your drone?
It is.
Sitting right over my camp?
Oh.
It's over here.
I see it's over there. A minute ago it was over my camp.
It literally hasn't gone past my head.
Bullshit.
It literally hasn't.
Bullshit.
I can show you my videos.
Listen, that's
Sir.
where I'm staying. Don't fly your drone over
You
my
think I
camp.
care about your camp more than these mountains?
You want me to kick your Is that it? Is that the best result?
Is that the way you want to go? I mean,
I'll go that way. I don't
bro,
have a
no
problem
one's
with it.
trying to
We'll
look
put the
into your
drone away.
camp.
We'll put the drone away.
I'm just trying to get these mountains.
That's the answer.
That's not
Okay.
the answer. I'm gonna get
Hey,
shots.
You put the drone over my camper, I'm gonna kick your
That's fine. Look, the drone will not go beyond this fan.
It has not a minute ago.
Well, if it did, I apologize. But
You off. I'm gonna kick your so you get it
Okay.
over there again.
yeah,
You understand?
sure, I
Good.
understand.
You had the right answer.
Sorry about that. We'll put the.
I'm not
He's just
putting-
trying to get the mountain.
I'm just trying to get the mountains. I have nothing.
The
to do with
mountain's
this.
over there.
Yes, look,
You just had it over my camp.
because I'm shooting going towards the mountain.
I don't care what you're
Going
shooting.
towards the mountain.
We'll put
Don't
it.
put the drone over my camp. You understand?
We won't put the drone over your.
Just stop talking
Do
to
you
him. Stop
understand?
talking to him, sir. I told you,
You
it
don't want
won't.
to wipe your
I
up
said
off
it won't
this
go
earth.
past the van. I
Do
said
it again,
Sure,
and I'll you out.
sure. It
You
won't
want
go
to do
past.
the mountain? Do the mountain.
It won't go past the van. I already said that.
Good answer.
Jordan set up his drone to capture the mountains. Nearby, a camper who had been parked for several days noticed the flight. What began as casual observation quickly escalated into confrontation. The camper grew hostile, insisting the drone was flying over his camp, despite the fact it was public land. He advanced aggressively, cursing and threatening to kick or shoot the drone out of the sky. Jordan calmly explained that the drone hadn't gone past the man's head and was only filming the surrounding landscape, but the shouting continued. Tension mounted as Lisa tried to de-escalate.
That's all you have
That's
to.
fine.
Then shut the up, dude.
You're still here.
I am,
Babe, stop.
and you're about to get ready to get in trouble.
You just put the drone away. It's not worth it.
Dude, just go away.
No, you just watch yourself.
Bro, I'm not flying it over.
That's enough.
Shut your
You're
mouth.
talking to me.
I am.
Okay, we're done then. We're done.
That's enough.
I won't fly it near your RV, like I said before.
Dude,
okay? Deal?
Is this your place?
Yes.
Okay, good to know.
Do something.
Babe, stop.
Don't
About
say good
what?
to know. Don't listen. If
Please stop. Please stop.
if you're gonna threaten me, just
Please
like I
stop.
wouldn't threaten you, what do you expect? Is this your place?
No.
I didn't say that to you.
Say what?
Is this your place? Good to know.
Yes.
What does that mean?
It means you're flying the drone over my place, and you're telling me this is your place.
Dude, this isn't my place. I'm just on public land trying to get video of the mountain.
take you down, dude.
Dude,
Just stop. Stop.
You should
please.
be careful.
Stop.
listen.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's just start over.
I'm gonna
Let's
get your
just start
license plate. You
Let's-
don't know who the I am.
That's fine. Let's start over.
No, I ain't starting over. Keep your drone off the
That's-
top of my place.
that's fine.
It.
Okay.
You've been here for a while since I've been there.
I have.
No problem. Your
Sure.
drone just flew over my place.
And I
Keep the
apologize. And
That's all you had
and
to answer, dude.
Well, because I didn't fly it over your RV, but I apologize if it went over it. My apologies. It won't go further than
Don't
the
tell
fan.
me
It won't go further
what
than...
I've seen
Okay.
like I'm making it up.
I apologize. It will not
Fucking
go near your
dumbass.
RV.
Yeah, so we ended up just leaving that camp spot last night. It was just safer just not to stick around, and we left.
Then he left, but he left his camper
Yeah.
there, which was sketchy. We're like, why is he leaving? And
That's
leaving
another
his
reason.
Camper?
That's another reason we left.
Like, what is he gonna go get? So
yeah.
we immediately packed up and left.
Guys, I would have flown my drone for like 10 minutes. 10 minutes tops. You know, he's been there all week.
We've been there all week and didn't get one drone shot. We were
Yeah.
just gonna get the sunset on our last night, and that was it. So.
And you know us, guys. We stay on public land. It's not like he paid for this campsite. Like, everything was public. Like, he walked up to where we were camping with no problem. But he kept referring to his campsite as like his property. So I was like,
Deciding safety was more important than continuing the argument. Jordan and Lisa packed up and left the site. The camper eventually did the same. Though shaken, the couple avoided any physical altercation and still managed to leave with their mountain footage intact. The encounter underscored the unpredictability of human behavior, even in peaceful landscapes. For Jordan and Lise, it was a reminder that on public land, being legally right matters less than staying safe, calm, and in control. Before the next clip, if you're enjoying the video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and right now, 80% of viewers aren't subscribed. So if you're one of them, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really means a lot. Your support helps us continue creating awesome, creepy videos. Now, let's get back to the video. The last disturbing video of the night comes from Adam Mark Explores, a channel dedicated to documenting some of the world's most haunted and abandoned locations. For this investigation, Adam and his team traveled into a forest in Wales, long tied to tragedy, violent history, and unexplained paranormal phenomena. It is October 31st, 2024, Wales, United Kingdom.
No, there was like a bit of a weird scream. Did you not hear it?
No. Jasmine, alright, where is she?
Did you hear like a scream, or was it you?
Not me.
There was like a
I think it was me.
I don't know, man.
As the group pushed deeper into the woods, the atmosphere grew heavier. A chilling scream echoed through the trees, and confusion struck when one team member briefly went missing. The tension spiked, setting the stage for what was about to unfold.
No.
I heard that.
You heard it?
Yeah.
Was it not you? It's like someone exhaled.
No. Is that you that we can hear?
Can you come and follow our lights and our voices? Thank you very much.
Thank you
Okay.
so much for doing that.
Thank you. Are you one of the people that were found here? Were you murdered?
Come on.
We come with love and light, and we are so sorry about what happened to you.
Church bell tolls.
Church bell, the building.
That was a church.
Oh, the building we were at earlier.
Yeah.
Church bells.
Is there any way you can tell us your name? I heard that. Are you alone in these woods?
Do you know who hurt you? Did you know them?
You heard that, yeah?
Is that my car? Yeah.
Come towards our lights again and set off this light on the floor. This is how we can communicate with you.
Money.
Money.
Because of money.
Is that why you were hurt?
Is that why you were murdered? Can you try and touch this device again? To confirm.
Can you see us now?
Moments later, the team heard an unsettling exhalation close by, like something breathing down their necks. Footsteps and noises to their right confirmed they weren't alone. Their devices lit up as they asked questions tied to murder and identity. The name Colin appeared, linked with blunt force trauma and whispers of dark energy surrounding the site.
Are you aware of anything non-human that's in these woods?
You saying something?
Warfare.
Oh, it's a cobweb, mate.
Cobwebs. Freaking me out.
Are there any other bodies that are undiscovered in these woods? Could you alert us somehow and let us know?
It's so nice to talk.
But we are just here to try and learn more about what happened. We don't come with any disrespect. What's that?
My heart's started racing a bit.
That's it.
Are you coming closer to us? Be curious, come and talk to us. Anyone's welcome to come and talk to us.
Dark energy everywhere.
Yeah.
Dark energy everywhere.
Foul.
Fell.
Fell. Is that how you hit your head? Were you pushed? That's how he died, wasn't it? It was like it wasn't like a stab, or it was.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
Am I feeling you then? Is that what I'm feeling?
Hello, my friend.
Can you tell us your name? A lot of people would like to know that info. Can you tell us what your name is? Can you tell us why you're here?
Eliminate.
Eliminate.
He literally was eliminated.
Can you tell us why?
Thing is that there's been 2 murders.
Harmony.
Harmony.
So who are we actually talking to? Is it?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out. We
Is
know
it the
one of the names.
unidentified?
I've
or?
been here 200 years.
200 years.
The forest's energy grew darker still. Spirit responses warned of something hiding nearby and referenced a sinister figure said to follow people. Uneasy, the team felt surrounded as noises rippled through the trees.
What?
It was like someone knocked on a tree.
Yeah.
It was like full on like a wood knock.
Isn't that what they do for Bigfoot? Bang on trees.
Don't know, but that was a full on like knock when it on a tree like behind me.
If there's a spirit around us now.
May I touch you?
Yeah, you can actually. It's Halloween.
Yeah. If you're here with us now, you can feel free to touch any of us.
I'm alright with that tonight.
Among.
Among. Can you touch that green light? So if your name's Colin and you are still here, you're still among us like you just said.
Are you sus?
Could you touch one of these devices Can you make a noise that's undeniably you?
Thank you so much for doing that. Try and get closer to it. Put your hand right over it.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Can you make it go to yellow? Just grab hold of it as hard as you can.
Because we do have a name for him.
Alright.
Good man.
So is it the other one that was murdered? I can't remember his name. I need to get it up.
There's 2 people that were here. One's Colin. Maybe.
Recognize.
Recognize?
Is Edward here with us? Edward Carthy. We found a house that we believe was abandoned, or is abandoned. Does what happened have any connection with the house?
Did you not hear that growl?
Yeah.
A thunderous wood knock shattered the silence, a sound often connected to cryptid encounters. Soon after, a chilling whistle echoed multiple times across the forest. The investigators realized they were being watched from every direction.
Okay.
Let's put this down for a second, because it's every time you mention it that REM pod goes off.
That's the first time I've actually asked out about it though.
No, the first time you said the word skinwalker, that went off.
Yeah.
Then you said witch, then it went off. And then you said skinwalkers again and it's gone off.
Oh, I think we're onto something.
But we're in Wales, aren't we? Like
witches.
We just have
Spirits
we
of
might
witches.
we
That's
just
what
might have a
skinwalkers
different
are.
name for them. Different things, that's why.
Like, I'm not trying to discredit anyone that's seen them in America or wherever it is.
There you go. Don't believe them.
Is that you showing to me? Can you step away if it is? Okay.
Shape-shifting is a common feature in Welsh mythology where humans and animals can change forms.
Shapeshifter.
In America they call them skinwalkers, wendigos. Here we just call them stories of the birth of Taliesin.
So we just call them
The sorceress.
Sorceress.
Caridian. Whoa, no, I can't even say that. No, there's some mad names there.
Same Welsh.
But shapeshifters are from the Celtic world.
I don't think that Polaroid will develop with lights around it, you know. You need to, like...
So anyone that wants to say there are no skinwalkers,
They're
no,
just
they're
called
not.
shapeshifters.
We're just called different stuff. They're called shapeshifters here.
A shapeshifter's something to do with the witches
That's
of
so
the forest.
weird, though.
I literally just wrote shapeshifters in Wales. They're a common feature in Welsh mythology where humans and animals can change form. The Taliesin, they're called.
The Taliesin.
So is that how the guy died then? Like, I know it's a bit far-fetched, but like, there's no evidence of anything, only that he's had a head trauma.
Yep.
No one's been arrested. There's nothing.
There's no murderer. There's no victim really. Just a skeleton.
Yeah, because it's been there for that long though.
No one knows his name. No one knows
reported
who he
him.
is. No one knew he was missing. He just popped up under this bloody tree where we literally stood. And every time we mention shapeshifters or witches or anything like that,
REM pod goes
the REM
off.
pod goes off. The Taliesin, it's called in Wales.
The session escalated further when their spirit box began responding directly to words like skinwalkers and witches. Each mention spiked their devices. Adam tied the activity to ancient Welsh folklore, where shapeshifters and dark entities appear in Celtic mythology. The possibility that they were encountering such forces left the group visibly shaken. By the end of the night, Adam and his team had spent nearly 7 hours in the forest. They captured screams, wood knocks, whistles, and responses that connected the site not only to violent history, but also to ancient legends. Before leaving, they asked for protection, hoping nothing from the woods would follow them home. This investigation reinforced the forest's reputation as one of the most haunted in Europe, a place where both restless spirits and darker folklore seemed to linger in the shadows. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these 6 spine-tingling encounters, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more chilling and terrifying videos. There's always another mystery waiting to be uncovered, and you won't want to miss what's next. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.